going on? I'm Ross from GaragE36. We're going to do a walk around of my daily driver and drift car. This was originally a 316 Ford Compact. I had a 328 Coupe before this. It got very rusty and I took the engine out of that basically and running gear, put everything straight into the compact, and it's been there ever since. The engine's on roughly about 210,000 miles, but it's still perfect. Nothing wrong with it at all. I don't know what power it makes, but it's still good enough to drift, no problem. I've got a small fan off an MX-5 on the front. My brother used to have an MX-5, we broke it. It was there, so it went on, basically. I used to have full HST dual techs all round. I've recently upgraded to BCPRs, mainly for the adjustability on the top, and that's about it. I've got 30mm extended over fenders, mainly because I've got 50mm extended lower arms and cut hubs. I'll show you how it goes up in the air. It's a standard sport, so I was playing with the bumpers, normal side skirts. Did have the trim on the side, but it's now maybe in Pembrey drift track somewhere. Standard rear sport bumper. Other than the over fenders, nothing really done to the outside of the car. We'll have a look on the inside if you want to go around the other side. I have got a spare gearbox. Well, it's not spare anymore, it'll be used in the boot. The other gearbox mysteriously died. No idea why. So inside we've got normal eBay deep dish steering wheel with the Boss. I've recently changed that again because the suede was destroyed in the last one. Cobra bucket seat. I've actually fitted to standard BMW E36 rails, so I've still got all the adjustment. eBay Hydro with Wellwood cylinder and Driftworks lines, just easier. There's no center console because who needs one? Battery's been put in the boot just because it's easier than having it in the bonnet, and that's where the hydro line comes out as well, where the battery would sit. There's an M50 manifold on the floor in the passenger seat. Passenger floor well, even waiting to go on. I acquired that after the last drift day, so that'll go on as well. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to see until we put it up in here. It's on E39 turbines, just because they got a better offset than standard BMW E36 wheels, most of them anyway. Nankang NS2Rs on the front, and just some standard cheap tyres for the rear, to be honest. We'll go up in the air and I'll show you all the lock mods and everything. So I can turn the steering. Keys right there. So extend the lower arms, 50mm, E90 I believe in the tie rods, E36 out the tie rods, 4mm rack spacers in as well, and you get that. Basically, it is very good lock for very little money. It's got drilled and grooved M-Tech front discs, green stuff pads. You can see the BCs there. Underneath isn't the cleanest looking thing, to be quite honest, but it works. Standard M52 328 exhaust, all the way back, just been cut up, shortened, just about clears the subframe. Standard compact diff, standard shaft, small case. Diff decided to start leaking again on the drift day. Polybushed everything, so arms, diff bush, front arms, everything. So also I have taken off the rear subframe. I don't know if you can see there that they have camber washers and toe out washers on there also. So the whole subframe comes down, you take it apart, you weld in the plates, and that gives you then toe in on the rear, or toe in or toe out on the rear, and camber adjustment as well, because as soon as you lower a compact, you're guaranteed to get camber wet. Other than that, you can see the BCs on the back. It's got drilled and grooved discs on the rear as well, solid, not vented, and just standard pads because that's what came with them. Other than that, just a standard back box, toe straps because you've got them to go drifting on the track, and that's about it, to be quite honest. I drive this car daily to work every day, and then drive it 50 miles, drift it all day, and then drive it 50 miles home. It's all fully insured with all mods declared and everything, so it makes no difference. That's about it.
Yo, I'm Gary from GaragE36, and I'm going to give you a quick walk around of my 328 compact drift car. Started life as a 316 manual, and bought it cheap, with an engine which I fitted myself probably about 5 years ago. It used to be my daily. I run it on a 4.44 diff, so I used to use a lot of juice, so I tend not to use it as a daily anymore. It's my full-on track car. It's a M52 B28 with an M50 inlet manifold. It's got a remapped ECU which was done by ourselves at GaragE36. Plenty of power, not sure of exact figures, but it goes really well, drifts good, coupled with the diff. It's got a 16-inch slimline fan on the front to help with cooling. As people know, BMWs can get a bit hot, especially when drifting them all day. Other than that, it's pretty basic. This pipe, I'd like to say it was for more power, but it's not. It's just a brake pipe because my last one burst just before the drift day. So it's a temporary fix. I will get it back in its rightful place behind the engine sometime. It's pretty standard on the outside. It's got an M3 front bumper, which my mate Chris donated. As you can see, it's a bit broke because it decided to eat it after the last drift day. It's on the wheels at the moment. As you can see, they're just all random crap we had lying about because I normally use my banded steels on my daily. Basic, as I said, basic on the outside. M Sport back console. If you come in and have a look inside, it's completely stripped out. Hydraulic handbrake, which I got from Driftland probably about 5-6 years ago on Driftworks lines. Deep dish steering wheel again off eBay, nice and cheap. It seems pretty solid. Cheap bucket seat, which we put on standard runner so you can still move it forward and back. Battery mounted in the back, nice and secure. Just takes it away from putting it in the front. And it's easier, as you can see, it's quite dirty in there, needs a good clean, but it's just come back from a drift day. I'll put it up in the air now and just show you how stinking it is underneath.
Mm.
So underneath, basically fully polybushed, using strong flex bushes. Once again, they've been fitted once I first built the car a few years back. It's got HSD dual techs on, which I got from Ross once he upgraded to BCs. As you can see, it's quite rusty underneath because it did sit in the garden probably for about 2 years before I brought it over to the unit, and it didn't really do much. Standard straight-rate exhaust, just basically back box cut, shortened and welded back on. Back is on just a set of cheap springs, you can see, and then some eBay rear shocks, which are quite decent for a compact. I put them on all compacts we use. As you can see, there's plenty of tyre D-lam still around the drive shaft. That's how much I do with this car. It's got a 4.44 welded diff, which makes it fly. It does 110, but you're mainly drifting third and fourth gear, which makes it plenty of smoke, which isn't common for a 2.8. As you can see, it's still got the skid wheels on the back. It hasn't done anything since the drift day. Back, just a toe strap, as usual, just so they can pull us out of the grass. That's basically it. It's pretty standard. As I said, just fully polybushed, just the basic mods that I needed. And just basically that's it.
Right, so thanks for watching the first basic vlog that we've done on the channel. There will be more to come. I'm not quite sure when we're going to upload these yet. We may aim for every 2 weeks.
We do work a full-time job here as well, so trying to do it in between might be a bit hard, but we'll keep as many coming as we can. We do have another 2 members of our drift team, James and Chris, who also drive the 36 BMW, so the next video will probably be a guide around their car, and we'll introduce you to them.
So basically what we do here is build and break the 36 BMWs if you want to know. So if you do want anything done, get in touch as well.
Or if you need any parts, we're your men. So thanks for watching, hit subscribe, and hopefully we'll make some more videos.
See you next time.